Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning. My name is Sri Bulianita Sepu. I'm student at State University of Malang, majoring in Informatic Engineering. This time, our presentation about Gamified Mobile Learning for Digital Business Model course. First of all, this research was carried out with my lecturer, Mr. Wahyu Nur Hidayat, Mr. Syed Fatmantara, Mr. Tri Atmaji Sutikno, and Mrs. Rahimatul Wahida. I want to say thank you to my lecturer who has allowed me to presentation the result of our research. In this presentation, there are 4 topics. First is introduction, and then literature review, method, result, and discussion, and the last is conclusion. Let's start with introduction. Education during pandemic. As we know, the COVID-19 pandemic has brought major change to the world, including Indonesia. Changes caused by the COVID-19 pandemic have an impact on all fields, including the field of education. This change is due to Indonesia implementing online education during pandemic. Online learning is carried out at each Online learning is carried out at each student home using the internet and other technological devices such as computers and smartphones as a learning tools. And then there are several impacts that occur in the online learning process. That it confuses students become passive, less creative, not productive, and students feel stressed. And then game-based learning for Generation Z. Generation Z, are commonly referred to as E-generation or Internet generation, is a young generation who is capable to apply all activities using cell phones or other technological tools. Generation Z has a characteristic which is fluent in technology, where they are proficient in information technology. Game-based learning is suitable to be applied to each generation. And then game-based learning really supports student creativity, especially e-generation. Gamification for mobile learning. Gamification is the process of using thinking and game mechanics to engage users and solve problems. And then gamification uses elements from digital games and applies them to non-games to increase student motivation and engagement. Gamification can be applied to online learning by combining it with mobile learning. Gamification transforms certain activities and processes that operate primarily for users to have fun and be more involved in what they are doing. Gamification mobile learning for digital business model course. Mobile learning is very suitable to be applied to the digital business model learning process because mobile-based learning is very effective and can be used anytime. Gamification mobile learning can be a stimulus for students in applying business concepts and strategies in the digital business model course. And research method. We are using AD as a research method because the focus of this research to develop gamified mobile learning application for digital business model course. AD is an acronym for analyze, design, develop, implement, and evaluate. And there are gamification flow. Start from the user running a game scenario into the form of a story to carry out the main goals and missions. And then there are a leaderboard to display ranking, student achievement, prize when the mission is successfully carried out. And then these rewards can be used to purchase avatar and in-game customization. This application also features chat and discussion communication features. So this is what the apps look like. First is initial display and mission display. This feature shows the initial display and the mission display that must be completed by student. And then this feature is one of the gamification characteristics in the application. And then it's ranking feature. This feature shows a ranking which can be accessed by pressing the orange ladder button on the home page. Students can monitor their rank in class based on the amount of XP they have. This feature is a feature of gamification. And then there are material on application and evaluation features. This feature shows the appearance of students studying the video material that has been provided. Students cannot process to the next mission before the time limit runs out. The evaluation feature has a function, namely that students evaluate the problem-solving process they are undergoing given 30 seconds to complete it. And then mentor pick. This feature has a function to mentor manage the quiz that is given to student and see the student overall progress in completing a mission. For the usability test result, before the instrument usability is carried out, the validation of instrument is made by expert beforehand. The results obtained are as follow. As we can see from as we can see from the table, there are 4 indicators. First is potential effectiveness, criteria fulfilled, and then usability, criteria fulfilled, and then satisfaction, criteria fulfilled too. And total average is 80 and 67. The percentage of usability test result is 80 and 67%. The usability test results are converted into a qualitative scale so that the results are high. So it can be concluded that the aspect contained in the usability test, such as potential effectiveness, usability, and satisfaction, have given results that are quite appropriate and have been covered well. So this is a conclusion and future one. Mobile learning is built on the characteristic of Generation Z who spend time playing games. And then the design of user experience application has been very helpful in the learning process. The application is equipped with learning materials and gamification characteristics such as mission or quest, ranking, level, achievement, and evaluation. The result of usability testing obtains score 80 and 67 from media expert, which can be concluded that the aspect contained in the usability test, such as potential effectiveness, usability, and satisfaction, have given results that are quite appropriate and have been covered well. And for the next word in future research is implementing in lecture process to find out the impact of using the application. So this is the presentation. I'm sorry if my English is not really good. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.